My name is Balthasar Wicki. I'm from Zurich, Switzerland. I'm the founding partner of Wicki Partners. We started that firm under that brand in 2014. And shortly after that, in October 2014, we joined IR Global. We are a boutique firm. We have 5 partners right now, mainly concentrating on corporate work, but also commercial litigation, tax, cross-border work, when it comes to, particularly comes into whatever is IP, technology, in these kinds of fields. We have found that the Singapore event was a very intimate event due to the size, 120 people, that gives a lot of opportunity of interaction. I've been meeting with new members, but also of members we have had interaction already in the past, be it also from a referral point of view, but also in other conventions. So for us, the Singapore event was more like a friendly get-together than a event of unknown dimensions. So I think it was a good occasion to bond and to re-establish relationships. For me, the most useful part of the Singapore event was probably the networking tables yesterday. That's a good format to interact, and obviously as a table leader, you have also the opportunity to steer the discussion into a direction where it becomes useful for yourself. And I think that was a good opportunity. Also this morning, the breakout session on M&A was quite specific, and we see how different members and different jurisdictions have different needs. So, but that's all about getting to know each other, and that was certainly possible in those 2 kinds of settings. We have had really positive experience in working with IR Global members. So whenever we have outbound work, my first stop is always on the website of IR Global and checking out the specific jurisdictions. So we've had, on the outbound side, we have been referring work to Japan, Katsuko, who did a great job in helping us negotiate a manufacturing and licensing agreement with an electronics manufacturer in Japan. Really fantastic reaction, very quick, very responsive, and good outcome. We have been referring work to Sweden, we have been referring work to Germany, to China, to Nick. So that was just the most recent activities we've had so far. Also France, we did something. From an inbound point of view, we have been getting quite some work from John Wolfs from the Netherlands, where we are conducting a number of litigation work. So Hillary of our firm is being in very close contact with John Wolfs. We got some work from the UK. So the in and outbound work starts to kind of flow. So the whole, the whole network is starting for us to become profitable and something like an asset. And I think we want to position that even stronger in the future with our clients, and we definitely think about also positioning IR Global much more prominent on our printed materials and on our website, and kind of getting a bit more connected to the network, even on that level. We have 2 more partners now involved in the group. That's Hilary von Arx on the commercial litigation side, and Sergio Lehmann on the IT and media law side. Both are developing their own practice right now, so they're growing their own client base, and I think having them in the group is a very big asset for us. They appeal to other people. They're on a different age level than I am, so I think it gives us a bit more contact points within the group. And as the group is very much about personal friendships, about personal contacts, that helps us to kind of, be a bit more multi-layered and a bit more approachable, possibly for different needs and different requirements and different people. So And we see that happening now, so that's a good thing. It takes time, you know, there's no doubt about that. But both of them, I think, are very active, and we also see that we are not always sitting at the same table, that we meet different people, that we kind of make the most out of the broadness of contacts we're having right now. The opportunities for our firm here in Asia are clearly in the outbound in the outbound opportunities when it comes to certain technology sectors. We're representing with our clients, namely fintech, namely insurtech, but also artificial intelligence, where we are having clients. They are heavily looking into getting into the specific markets in Southeast Asia, but also India and obviously China. We are representing clients in the digital gaming industry in Switzerland. They are active in China already. They have IP out, which is basically exploding in China right now. So we needed some support on that aspect from Nick. In helping us to remain compliant in China. So there's an outflow of marketing aspects, but we think and we hope for better contacts also to local partners for bringing in investors into Switzerland. We see larger deals are already happening with Chinese investors in Switzerland, quite a number actually. But on the mid-level, mid-market tier of M&A deals, we do not really see many Chinese or Far Eastern investors coming into Switzerland yet, and that's something where we think there is opportunities. The importance of face-to-face networking I started to understand that only after I have joined IR Global, to be frank. I have seen networks before where it's on a firm-to-firm basis, and this becomes very procedural and very kind of anonymous. And we keep establishing, we have established really great contacts. We're planning to do some joint marketing efforts with one or two of the firms we have met here. So specifically with the UK now, facing Brexit situations, lots of questions about they have clients who want to know a bit more about opportunities in Europe and how it's going to be after Brexit, if it ever happens. So we're going to be seeing some joint marketing activities with Alex, with inbound and outbound. I think for me the best proof is that in the middle of a meeting with clients, when there is something coming up like issues we've had in Sweden, I was really able to pick up the phone, call someone and say, "Hi XYZ, Balthasar from IR Global, great to hear your voice again. Do you have a minute for me? I need to ask you a quick question." And I mean, this is for clients quite impressive if you can show them that this network just works without formalities. And that's what I'm really counting on in IR Global. So the face-to-face time is important. The social aspect of the network is that's the time when you really can, even talk to members on maybe more specific topics. You might even talk to them on certain specific cases you might be having. It's a time when you get a bit out of the formal setting, which allows to know about the families, about the personalities of these people. It's a time for joking and for kind of making, getting to know people a bit outside of the formal business setting. So for us, this is always an excellent opportunity to share, happy moments with some of our acquaintances and which became friends. Some of them, yes, they did. To be frank, even the time, just thinking about it, even the time on the bus, when you're traveling from one event to the next, I have always thought that this is very fruitful time, talking to members and sitting next to you, even though it's not lost time. So even yesterday, I just remember having had a very fruitful and important talk. I think what we have not really taken most advantage of is also of the social media communication. we need to improve on that. Our main day, the day goes by in client work for us, so I have had quite some discussions now in this meeting with Rachel about social media. So we think we need to invest much more in that area, and I'm really considering trying to partner with IR Global when it comes to social media management and getting more social media coverage. To be frank, I think the instrument in IR Global which is extremely effective is this possibility to announce a visit and to get in touch with members visiting Zurich in our case, and we regularly do that. So whenever someone announces that he's visiting or she's visiting Zurich, we immediately reply and say, can we do something for you? Do you want to use our offices? Can we take you out for lunch or for dinners or for drinks? And that has always created a lot of communication. I think that is something we do much more regularly than this formal follow-up after a conference.